So, onward and upward. Mr. Messer, in honor of you, I didn't want to do this because it's not me not to wear a shirt. But I'm in front of the computer. I just walked into the house, and Kathy can see that I'm writing to her right now. I mean, everybody can see it, so if I say the name, I say the name. The good old Lord, whatever it all is, keep the love, the energy moving forward and upward. It can never fall in the autumn or burn during the summer heat, in which they call été. The word summer in French, and this is all because Kathy wrote me and said something, that she opened up a can of worms. Whatever anybody's going to say something to me, if I'm in the realm, I'm going to go down that street. I'm going to stream the river of information that comes out of just a few choice of words that you don't even know why you're saying it. But to some people, you can't say anything, because the minute you say something, they come to an assumption, and they either want to put you in a boat or they don't want to hear anymore. They don't want to go down the street that you're going down. So what do you do with these people when you love them and they're close to you? So the world is not so easy with free choice. And the upbringing from the original concept of creation is not where we are right now mentally. Our choices are many and slim, and for many, few. For many, we can't go, won't go, decide not to go, have no understanding or concept that you're even allowed to go, even when they say go. Because we were born under the concept of a polarity that has been shrunk. Why shouldn't I go over the speed limit? Ask the question. Because of the law of a rule that was created through reasoning, which has never actually been explained. Because over the years, they went from driving no speed limits to driving at 55, and now they're saying because there's no savings in gas mileage, you can go faster. Speed kills. I know. I'm going to show you right now. Hold on a second. Speed kills. I mean, it's not for me. I mean, look. I mean, they even have a movie that came out in 2018, right? 4 times 5. 10 times 2. Of course, you have to calculate everything. If the 4 numbers are there, we have to know everything. We know this is 360 degrees. We know that it's in both worlds. We know there's 2 moons involved here. The reason there's 2 moons involved here is because this doesn't end with a 6. If it ended with a 6, it would be the diameter of our Earth moon. If it's a diameter, it means you're cutting it in half. I don't know how many times you're cutting it, but that's how I'm measuring it. So of course it's cut in half. That's the diameter. And it's the same length on each side. But watch out. Did you force that knife through that made a bevel inside, creating a river? Has anybody ever thought what it is to have a crater on the moon and where it comes from? Every name that's going to be in here. Look, Justin True. Has anybody said water? You know what to say water is eau in French, right? And a hole of water is true. A hole of water is true d'eau. So you got here JT. You got 11 creation 23. You got M&M. You get JM. I'm just thinking Jupiter Mars, Jupiter Mercury. Oh, look at that. Another JE. Ah, the E world spirit coming alive in Jupiter through Venus. What is Venus? Venus has 8 areas of life. 8 areas. Circling around what is Alpha in Alpha Omega around the neck. You don't, if you go all the way around, you cut it. But you go from one side, you go all the way around. You don't go all the way through. Have you ever, hold on a second, I don't like that the camera is so low. Have you ever tried to, I mean, you think it might be crazy, but if you can't do it in the art, how do you possibly do it when it's 3D? So it has to start off in the basic pencil. The pencil has to be in your mind before you've ever written anything down. It has already been thought, said, and almost done. All you have to do is begin. from the action other than the thought. So what happens is if I have this diamond, let's say, over here, and I want to take away what's outside the diamond. Let's say I just want to take away what's outside the diamond. You know, this is a diamond, right? You see this line up here and this line up here. They'll never meet, right? They'll never meet. So how do I get these two lines to meet? Well, the only way I believe we can get these two lines to meet is we're going to make, let me see, where's the diamond? We're going to make a small diamond, and we're going to make a bigger diamond. Now, you might ask the question that, look at this, and look at this. You see there's a full complete area space, squares. There's 8 of them. But when you go to this, why didn't I do this area over here? Because this is the roadway. In order to find an in-between space of travel, you must set up this way and not this way. And the reason for that are your paper obligations. You, as a builder, as a constructor, you're only allowed to go to the corners unless you crisscross 2 area spaces together. Now you have created what is in the inside. But how do you cut out if these were what? If this was one item, if this was one complete item, what would we be looking at right here? And we know it separates over here. So what? We would have 2 cutout triangles. What would we be looking for? I don't want to get into that. I'm not set up for that right now. What I want to talk about is, let's get back to Albert King. The good old Lord, whatever it is, what the good old Lord, whatever it all is, keep the love moving forward and upward. It can never fall in the autumn leaves, nor burn in the summer été. Été means it was. That's what the word means in French, but it also means summer. Everything we say and everything we do is because we choose to. And that is the spirit system of free will and choice. And it is dangerous if you are coerced into making the wrong choice. We are golden, meaning we are dangerous. Gold is pliable. Anything that is pliable can change its mind in 2 seconds, can be warmed up to change, and it can be hardened. Having understanding the carats in the gold. Having understanding density. We need to go on to weights and measures, but I'm not into that realm. What is Q? What is blackjack? Well, we're going to go into Q first, and then we should go into blackjack. Q is the egg and the sperm. It's as simple as that. And what happens with the egg and the sperm? You get blackjack because of the dark sun. The DC world that we live in. Moving forward and moving backward, moving forward and moving backward. What's happening with the arc? What's happening with electricity? What happens with gears? What has to happen with gears? We have 9 basic planets they talk about, and one planet they seem to lose half the time. Where is Pluto? Where is Pluto? Where is that dog? I don't know, must be with that wild rooster out there somewhere. We got Bugs Bunny, which is actually 1313. And it's also UU. It's not only 1313. It's very funny because every